A long time ago, in the powerful land of Egypt, a baby's cry echoed through a tiny Hebrew house. His mother, Jochebed, held him close and whispered, "You are special, my son. I don't know how, but I know God has a plan for you." But the land of Egypt was dangerous for Hebrew baby boys. Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, had made a cruel law. Every Hebrew baby boy must be thrown into the Nile River, he ordered. Fear filled the hearts of many mothers. But Jochebed wouldn't give up. For 3 months, she hid her baby in secret. Every footstep outside made her heart jump. Every knock on the door made her hold her breath. But babies grow, and soon little Moses was too loud to hide. So, Jochebed did something brave. She took a basket made of strong reeds and coated it with tar so it wouldn't sink. She kissed her baby's forehead, placed him inside the basket, and gently laid it in the Nile River. With tears in her eyes and prayers in her heart, she watched the basket drift away. But this wasn't the end, it was just the beginning. Downstream, in the palace gardens, Pharaoh's daughter came to the river to bathe. Suddenly, she saw something strange floating among the reeds. "What is that?" she asked her maid. They pulled the basket from the water. She opened the lid and gasped. Inside was a baby, wide-eyed and crying. Her heart melted. "This must be one of the Hebrew babies," she said softly. But instead of throwing him away, she held him close. "Shh, little one. I will keep you safe. I will call you Moses, because I drew you out of the water." Just then, a young girl stepped forward from the bushes. It was Miriam, Moses' brave big sister. She had been watching the whole time. With courage, she said, "Would you like me to find someone to help take care of the baby for you?" Pharaoh's daughter smiled. "Yes, please." So Miriam ran home and brought her mother, Jochebed, the baby's real mom. And just like that, Jochebed was paid to raise her own son. God had flipped fear into joy. Moses was saved. The baby who would one day lead a nation. That little baby in a basket, he grew up in Pharaoh's palace. He would one day stand before kings, part a mighty sea, and lead an entire nation to freedom. God's plan began with a river, a brave mother, and a floating basket. Moral lesson: even when life seems dangerous or scary, trust that God is working behind the scenes. One small act of faith, like placing a baby in a basket, can change the world.